President Carter further built his legacy here in Minnesota through volunteer work with Habitat for Humanity. Our Hardy Wigdahl took a closer look at his impact.
Hi, Morgan. Habitat for Humanity says the president and Mrs. Carter started volunteering with the organization near their home in Southwest Georgia more than 40 years ago and, quote, soon brought worldwide attention to the need for decent and affordable housing, end quote. That includes right here in Minnesota. Jimmy and Rosalind Carter built a life outside of the White House with the foundation still centered on public service.
I would say that on an average, it's more fun to build habitat houses.
This is the former president in October 2010, building and repairing homes in Minnesota for Twin Cities Habitat for Humanity as part of the Jimmy and Rosalind Carter Work Project.
I had an incredible opportunity to build on a house alongside the president, and it was one of the great honors of my life to be able to do that. He was just a humble man. When he was on site, he was there to work. He wasn't there to be the former president.
Chris Coleman was mayor of St. Paul at the time. He's now the president and CEO of Twin Cities Habitat for Humanity.
If it hadn't been for President Carter and Mrs. Carter coming up to New York in 1984 to work on a Habitat site, I don't think Habitat would have grown into the organization that it is today. They really were the face of the organization as our number 1 and 2 volunteers.
I don't know of any other occupation that I've ever had that's more interesting and exciting and adventurous and unpredictable and gratifying.
How do you continue his legacy moving forward as an organization?
Well, we were obviously very honored to host the Jimmy and Rosalind Carter Work Project this last fall over on the east side of St. Paul. That work will continue for years to come. That was just the beginning of 148 units that we're doing on the east side. So that legacy will continue. But most importantly, we know every day the charge that he set before us, which was to make the world a better place, and we will continue to do that work.